What is going on, guys? Today we're back with another video. This is a very different video than I usually do. Usually I do some openings, maybe PSA reveal. This one's different just because, as I was, shopping around, I like these last few weeks, I kind of noticed something. Before we get into it, I just want to say this is in no way financial advice. This is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with anything that I say or any of that. But in today's video, I wanted to look at Aaron Rodgers' 2005 Topps rookie card right here because I think it's very undervalued. And as I go over this chart here, you'll see why too. So yeah, let's just get into it. First, the reason I'm not a huge I'll go to a card show and buy this card for $50 and sell it on eBay for $75. That's not what I really do. Most of my cards that I have, I either sell for a couple bucks or I hold on to. Like, there's a few people athletes that I think will go up in value significantly as time goes on. And then there's a few, there's some players that, they're just some of my favorite players, so I want their cards. I don't really care, if it's their first original rookie card or a super short print or any of that. There's just some cards that I like for my personal collection too. I'm a Packer fan, as I've stated before. So Aaron Rodgers' rookie card has been one that I've been kind of eyeing out these last few years, because I think I mentioned it, in one of my previous videos, but I was really into sports cards and collecting when I was younger, like 5, 7, 10, young age, right around when Aaron Rodgers was a starter for the Packers. So I looked through my old collection at my dad's house. I guess I never had his rookie card, so that's always been one I wanted to get. Recently, by recently I mean like 2 days ago, I did purchase this card in a SGC 9.5. And it'll probably be one that's in my personal collection. Probably not gonna sell it, or if I do, it'll be a while unless it skyrockets in value, which I don't necessarily think. But as I was shopping around it, I'm looking, you see guys like, I know, and just before we even go over this, I know you're gonna say, oh well, Dylan, Tom Brady's the GOAT, he's got 7 rings. Yeah, that's true. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Some people would even say he is the GOAT. I don't necessarily think Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. I don't think Tom Brady is the GOAT. I think it's very hard to say because, you look at Tom Brady's 7 rings and you look at his defenses. Aaron Rodgers never really had defenses like Tom Brady has. But I mean, let's look at Tom Brady's 2000 Bowman rookie card here. It's always been, up in, the thousands. Kind of took a dip over here. Kind of evened out. This is ungraded, too. And then, flip to the PSA 10. Even 9. For some reason, I don't know why. Well, actually, the 9 in this case is still about $1,000 more than the ungraded, maybe about 500. Now let's go back to Aaron Rodgers. So if you look here, this is April 2021. They're in the NFC Championship here when they lost to the Buccaneers. You look at his ungraded value here, it's so up. Even if you keep going down throughout that 2021 season, is he going to come back to the Packers? No one really knows. It's still up there, though, but then you start to see this dip toward this 2022-23 season. He lost Devontae. All his receivers are rookies. The young guy other than Lazard and Cobb, but they're no Devontae Adams. And then he got hurt. He had the broken thumb, not playing good at all. They don't even make the playoffs, and then you just kind of see it go from one season. It's almost $200. Back then, it's still in the 100s, and now it's dipped down where you can get this card for, after shipping, probably around $45, $50. I just see this huge drop because, well, the Packers were not good his last season as a Packer. They didn't make the playoffs. Then he got traded to the Jets. But then, of course, first game, he gets hurt, and he's out for the rest of the season, so then it evens out. I think if he would have played, you would have seen this go, back up to around the $100 range, and then let's look at it at like a PSA 10. Way up there, way up there, and I mean still like at a PSA, if you were to buy this raw, send it in to get graded, and it's a 10, you're making good profit, but not like it was when he was, very good. And I think Aaron Rodgers is very good. I think he's, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So I think soon this next season we're going to see this go up a lot. And even like a 9 condition, it's still, the 9 is a little better than ungraded, but now this, like, 2024, that's when you see it really. It's like, ooh, do you buy a 9 for, like $60, or do you buy ungraded and hope you get a 10 and you get that huge increase? That's part of the reason why I bought a 9.5, because I've seen people say they send, SGC 9.5s into PSA and they get 10s. So I might do that, I might not. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yet I want the card, honestly, for a personal collection. But as I looked at, why is this so cheap? And I look at these charts where he's really good, back-to-back MVPs, 4-time MVP, NFC Championship runs, I look at how expensive his rookie card would have been, and then I see it now, and I think he's still got another, 1-2 MVPs in him, maybe a Super Bowl, who knows. Some other cards I want to look at too, like, I know Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers are very different, but I mean, you look at Patrick Mahomes, he's kind of in like the best part of his career right now, and you see his cards like right here, don't win the Super Bowl, and now it's up. I think there's, again, it's really hard to compare any of these cards. Really, the closest one I found that I wanted to show was Josh Allen. Where Aaron Rodgers' card is priced right now, it's pretty much like he's Josh Allen. Look at ungraded, look at it now. I know Josh Allen, I think a big reason why is because Aaron Rodgers didn't play last season. But now I think if you've ever been wanting an Aaron Rodgers rookie card, whether you want it for your personal collection or to flip, my prediction really is that Aaron Rodgers' rookie card is going raw. I could see it being 50, I'd say 60 plus, by the middle of the season, maybe even the beginning of the season. And I think these PSA, like the PSA 10s, are going to go back up in like the $300-$400 range. it's hard to say if the Jets are going to do good or not, but I mean, I know Aaron Rodgers is good. He's got good receivers on the Jets. So yeah, I might be looking at buying more Aaron Rodgers cards too. I think it could be a good investment. Of course, do your own research and stuff if you're even an investor. But I do see, you know, the potential for this to go up really high, and I do think it's undervalued right now. Just my opinion, not financial advice. You don't have to agree with me. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video and say that. I'll have another video coming here probably a day or two after I upload this one. I'll be opening up some blaster boxes for you guys. So leave a like, comment, let me know what you think, or leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys invest in cards? Do you actively trade cards? But yeah, we will see you in the next one. Peace out.